Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, my book. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Hell no. I'm hella fucking confused though. I don't know why I'm so confused because I shouldn't be confused. But then at the same time, I know what the fuck I know. But it is what it is. How are y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Hope y'all doing good wherever you at, wherever you been, where you going to. Hope you make it through. For real, for real. So today's topic, we have touched a bit on, I don't know where my damn headphone is. Oh, I didn't check there. I didn't. That's my fault. Oh, hold on. La, 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 say, hold on. Oh, okay. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't worry about it. Oh, you can make it. Say, hold on. Everything be alright. I swear to God, I will stay single, honey. Can't be up here fucking me playing bitch ass games. I don't do those. Don't do it. Don't tell. Don't tell. Okay.
Back to 1995, there was a secret meeting in Beverly Hills at the home of Clyde Davis, of these big time music executives of Warner Music, Sony Music, okay, Paramount Music. All of these music executives had invited rappers, and there were people from the CIA there.
Hold on, let's
at the
back
Beverly
it up.
Hills. Secret meeting in Beverly Hills at the home of Clyde. Back to 1995, there was a secret meeting in Beverly Hills at the home of Clyde Davis, of these big time music executives of Warner Music, Sony Music, okay, Paramount Music. All of these music executives had invited rappers, and there were people from the CIA there. That at the time, a lot of these rappers didn't know that these people were from the CIA. They were invited to the home of Clyde Davis, along with members of the CIA, FBI, which they didn't understand why the government was there, including many directors, CEOs of the private.
He was trying not to say. He was trying not to say government. Why is the government there? That's who all make up the government, bro.
Presidents throughout the United States was at that meeting in the mansion of Clyde Davis, and they were telling these rappers, you need to create any directors and CEOs of private prisons throughout the United States was at that meeting in the mansion of Clyde Davis. And they were telling these rappers, you need to create songs talking about killing police. Calling black women. Go back to 1995, there was a secret meeting in
Let's go to the next video. the
throughout the United
next
States
short.
was at that meeting in the mansion of Clyde Davis. And they were telling these rappers, you need to create songs talking about killing police, calling black women bees and hoes. You need to get more nasty so we can fill our prisons that we're building. Okay. You know what's crazy? The crack cocaine epidemic, funded by the CIA. The CIA needed to fund the war in Central America. So we need to send cocaine to South Central, Chicago, East St. But we need to target black gangs. So we want these people to kill each other. We don't care if they kill each other, as long as they don't come to Beverly Hills, the Upper East Side of Manhattan.
But y'all know this one, I strongly believe in this.
Throughout the United States was at that meeting in the mansion of Clyde Davis. And they were telling these rappers, you need to create songs talking about killing police.
Okay, so you know what? I always had the question in my mind at some point in my life. I was like, why such a drastic change from the 80s, the 90s, and then moving on to the motherfucker, he said the 99 and the 2000 to the fucking motherfucker to the 2000. I was like, where did all the love really go in the music, yo? And then everybody that was spreading like love music and stuff like that, most of them were popular for very short term. They weren't pushed and promoted as much as the hate was, right? You gotta follow the patterns, right? We see them show, we say, let's go. So I was like, that is such a fucking, like, that is, yes. They started promoting more hatred in music. Then they promoted the, more uplifting and loving, caring music. With along that went all of, a lot of people's emotions and girls. There's nothing wrong with being independent, but a lot of us weren't taught true independence. And it was like the borderline between, yes, being independent and self-sufficient without toxic codependency. And I'm getting ahead of myself just a little bit, but it's okay. And having healthy, safe, boundaries, and also, men being in that same type of energy. So it came along without saying. So let's get started, shall we? More drama than an AK-47. I'm gonna just say this just straight out right here. We're gonna get on Burgermeister ass off top more than anybody right here. So yeah, I'm gonna be skipping around as to where to, as opposed to how I wrote it down. So we got number 888, we got 111, and we got 1010, and we definitely got 1212 yesterday, or day before yesterday, technically, right? So, Burgermeister, along with he said they had a meeting at Clyde Davis' house, right? Hello. What's up, Clark? What's cracking, Clark? Venom. Wait. Vermont. Is that R? Vermont, yeah, it is. I need my glasses. What's up? Hey. But along with him having a meeting at Clyde Davis' house, I was like, who is Clyde Davis? How does that sound familiar to me, right? So I watched the video. I started to just pass the video up, but someone was like, nah, look at it right there. Listen to your first instinct, right? So listen to it. And as they were saying, this secret meeting happened in Hollywood at Clive Davis' house with CEOs, with y'all got any questions, ask them. I will answer them after I get done gabbing. So Clive Davis' house, they people of private prisons, who else? The FBI, the CIA, and a lot of Hollywood directors and rappers. And I had been saying for the past couple of years, more than the past few years, but I definitely put it together when I came across Young Pharaoh and decoded that shit. We're talking about it right now. So, heard about what? But yeah, so all of these Hollywood directors and in this meeting, I don't even know who that is. Don't know who that is. Don't know what that is. If you can get more description, because what popped up is I don't understand it. So, with all these people having a meeting, and with all these rappers, they said they wanted to promote more hate and calling women bitches and hoes. Okay, hoes and sluts and bitches and sluts and sluts and hoes. Go get my glasses. I might just do that. Hold on. Where the hell is my glasses anyway? They're supposed to be on the damn table. Where the hell did I put my damn glasses? What the fuck? I swear, oh, Jesus, whole ass nigga. Let's see. So, let's continue. Got my glasses. Oh, where the hell my glasses go? Don't be laughing at me. Okay, so all these people meet up at Clive Davis' house in Hollywood in 1995. In 1995, this is why the dramatic change in music happened from 95 to 2000. All the promotion and the hate, which is what made sense why Jay-Z would pick Kendrick Lamar to go to Super Bowl, right? But y'all gotta get what all was going on. And then he talked about they wanted to start a war in Central America. How do you do that? Like we've talked about. I'm looking at it. This is the same thing I looked up. I typed in, and I didn't find nothing. You said the LIGMA. You're gonna have to elaborate on that. So, yeah, I have to understand to start a war. What, like I've said too before, the only way these drugs can be really pushed in traffic, besides other people doing what they do, is by via way of the police. Police, they can get on planes, trains, what the hell ever, show a badge, jack a car, transport things on an airplane without having to show what they have, they the only people that can do that. Come on now. This is not conspiracy. So we have to understand just how deep psychological warfare goes and why it makes sense to understand the subjective mind as to let's go back just a few. The depression, oppression, oppression, confirmation. Oh my gosh. Go back a little bit more. It's been a few pages. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Diabolic oppression, depression. My bad. Diabolic oppression, depression. So this is what makes it diabolic oppression, depression, because they plotted this. They planned this. It was planned on. This is absolutely factual. And this is how they plan to do it. They all had a meeting at a rich man's house. These people get on my nerves. Promote more violence, more hate speech, things like this, things that did not make any sense, and people trying to make sense of what was going on in the war with Central America, drug trafficking, sex trafficking, organ trafficking, and child trafficking, and organ trafficking, and all the kind of trafficking you can possibly fucking imagine with the government law. And what did we say? They started with the other book. Damn it. When they started, let me see. Let me just get it. That's why I was like, these timelines is not making no sense. This shit is not happening how they said it's happening, how things were to happen. When was the government system created? Okay, 1789, U.S. Department of Treasury is when it was created. Created under U.S. Constitution, September 2nd, 1789. Papa was Rolling Stone. I bet. We see they ain't no shit ass baby daddies. And where our no shit ass baby daddies got the mannerism from. After American Revolution, the new nation was in serious debt. Debt is an illusion. So they use illusions. This is their mechanism that they use. This is another one of their mechanisms is using debt. Alexander Hamilton, first century of Secretary of Treasury by George Washington. National Bank, federal tax system, strategies to pay off war debts. This was like strategies to pay off war debts. And putting these men's nuts in vices that they didn't know how to get out of. This is sad. And they're being exposed for it. Cut down the giant tree And was it 1777 or 700 in the 700s? Which I'm telling you, the timelines are a lie. We haven't been let's see. What the hell? Oh. It's not gonna let me edit to ask the question. I'm confused. What are you doing? It's making me mad though. Oh, slow. What the hell just happened? I don't touch buttons. Shit tends to happen when I touch buttons. So, anyways, we're gonna continue. Yeah. Okay, time is still 21:21 right now. These threes, what? Department use the Treasury. It says Treasury was put to use after 2 months after the State Department and the State Department and the War Department of the U.S. Constitution gone in effect that year, March 4th. 3 to 4. Foundation numbers, y'all. 1789. 7 years. So the new government was organizing its essential offices. This is when I did the F equals 6. 6 equals 2 responsibilities. Harmony, family and care, balance, service to others, home and protection, nurturing, teacher, nurturing teacher, protector, ooh, someone grounded and compassionate, cancer, home, the mother. Whoa. Oh my God. And that's so crazy because this super moon right now, good for 3 days, right? It just started yesterday. So we're on the second day, technically. Has to do with full moon in Taurus. I already wrote a note for full moon in Taurus. Okay? Full moon in Taurus, November 5th, 2025, has to do with focusing on security, comfort, and material values. This is why they're fucking doing it. Because they want everybody else to be in a lack mind and in survival. These little pieces of shit. Promoting. Focus on personal worth. Personal worth, exactly. And finances. They want everybody to be in this lack state mind right now. If y'all don't know why I'm doing this, because I'm fucking getting mad right now. Full moon in Taurus. This is what the government, the guy, the Burgermeister that's in office at this point as head of state, is doing this ritual for. This is a ritual. Don't get it fucked up. Highlights relationships, finances, and the need to create a more secure and stable foundation. 88. The wrath of segment 888. The wrath and the protection of segment. Be all over this motherfucker. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to get pissed, but now that I just put this together and God be showing me how they be putting this stuff together and how they did, and I'm talking about it in current time, y'all seeing the real reaction. And we're gonna be okay. Just stay high vibrational, stay focused. You know what I mean? This is gonna be rough for some people that didn't prepare, wasn't prepared. My stomach, energy, what? Okay, I was like, what? That is not where I'm at. More drama than an AK-47. Okay, 11/6/25 is today's date. Food stamps, benefits, 15 million children affected by government shutdown. Besides the other chaotic things that are going on, planes falling from skies, which remind me, I said that this would be happening before they came out with the project 2025 from Burgermeister. I talked about Superman. Oh man, it was a Man of Steel. Damn, I didn't look it up. Hold on. I think it was Man of Steel. Where they put that stuff in the water and in the I know this is not the full movie. They be fine. This looks like a game. Is this the game? Maybe playing with people's emotions. Yeah, it's the game. Man of Steel. Yes. Oh, time step, somebody please. And thank you. What was the one called? It can't be Man of Steel. It cannot be Man of Steel. What year did that come out? That movie that I like, a Superman. I think it came out. What? Nose don't get the itching and stuff till I get on the internet. Oh, so was it Man of Steel? I'm trying to look for the scene. Superman dropping it. Oh damn! Yeah, I believe it was this one. What is this one? You know what's crazy is just damn near like a scene from Jupiter Ascending. Oh, is it this one? I think it is with this ugly motherfucker. I remember his face too. So I believe it's Man of Steel when oh, you know what? Let me do this one. Oh, falling from ocean. What I'm trying to want to do is damn. Screen safe plane and lowest. It gotta be Man of Steel. I was gonna get the itch and spiritual confirmation. I want to see the first scene of the movie. It might be Superman, is it? Superman Returns or Man of Steel? It might be Superman Returns. It's a Superman where he goes to the island and he's in the island or wherever he is, and it has like his memories. It's that movie. That was like one of my favorites that I really did like. Superman Returns. It's Superman Returns. Or it's the Man of Steel. I think it's Man of Steel. Hulk and Superman. Lord. The first on Superman powers. Heroes and villains. So let's see. It got to be. It's in a different language. Superman. Stop itching, please, while I'm on live. I can't help the spiritual confirmations. Superman Returns. Let me watch this because this might be it. Damn, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. It's shea butter, baby wash. Oh my god! I remember I used to use that. Oh, he had to get me. Damn. Scary. Why they didn't shoot? They was already gonna be. Oh, he saved him. I could tell by the way they going in slow motion. That shit bounced off his eyeball. Damn. It's like, what you gonna do now? He kicked his ass. Let me see. Oh, it said flight. See, I said flight. So, anyways, y'all go look for it. Man of Steel is one of them. Where one of the bad guys. Ooh, no, you did. But one of the bad guys put a little. They had like a little city model, and it didn't look like Alicia Keys. A little city model, and he threw like a little piece of this gem he had found and threw it in the water, and everything hit like electrical shortage, and the planes and the trains was wrecking and doing all kind of different shit. Planes, trains. We'll see if that'll bring it up. It got to be Man of Steel. Superman Returns and Man of Steel. I'm telling you, it's one of those. Oh, it's this one. That's the same as the other little one. That's the one. This is Jason uses powers. Superman Returns. So Superman Returns, y'all. Damn. So Superman Returns. Let's see. This dude throwing a bomb into the ocean with the gem. Now the power goes out. It's gonna get to shaking and quaking. Yep, it's the gem is inside of it. Old girl from Josie and the Pussycats. Doing with the little hair stripe. She plays in this movie too. She has the lisp. So Superman Returns is giving me Superman Returns vibes.
Lex, this isn't like the train set.
Yeah, it's not like the train set. And he said he knew. So that gem that he put into the water, he shot into the ocean. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's when he had a little boy, didn't he? Let me write that down. That's his little baby. He smashed old boy with the piano. Ah, that's that nigga baby. That is her baby daddy. That baby daddy. And baby daddy. So, for women's hers, like I said,
Are you okay?
all this has to do with survival and things like that. Let me save this. Make sure that's the right one. Oh, I was about to put on the wrong one.
Could you help mommy open the door?
But y'all remember, water has to do with emotions as well. So just be aware of that. So, for the government shutdown, 15 million kids are affected. Stevie Knight.
We had a little problem downstairs.
Thanks for showing your true side.
Bruce is dead. Got it.
What?
Where's the boy? With the mother. Locked up in the pantry.
Then the
Oh, it's time for
wages.
us to go.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, packs of meat. Packs of meat cost them more than the per wage per hour, which makes sense. Didn't they say AI Atlas was going to arrive November? That was a distraction to distract us from what the fuck they're really doing, which is deploying the military all over to really attack us. Because we got the power. We got the power. Power. Oh my God. Okay? It's them. They still talking about this AI Atlas or whatever. It's coming to get their ass. So, shit, I ain't worried about nothing. Not a damn thing. I'm going to be in November. I said they was going to do something in the winter, in the dead of winter. Yeah, I did. I said that late last year, before the beginning of this year, that they was going. I said, wouldn't it be fucked up if they started a war? So the war starts, with our governments, I guess. Like the Simpsons show, them ruling the world. Everybody wants to rule the world. Y'all go watch. What's that movie called? With Adam Sandler. I can't remember right now, but I stay talking about these movies. So I did say that, and the war has always been from our governmental systems on the people, keeping us submissive, docile, stupid, ignorance of our own bliss, ignorance of others' bliss, and ignorance of their bliss. Ultimately, like the wrath of the Titans, they pretty much want us to serve them. Oh, we've been taking care of them. They have not been taking care of shit. They have been diminishing and depleting the planet of all its resources, is what they have been doing. So I guess who else was at Epstein's house? Can y'all guess who else was at Epstein's house? Burgermeister. Why y'all think they fighting so hard to keep them Epstein files fucking wait? Epstein files? What's the Epstein? Is it the Epstein files they're trying to keep? Not Epstein file. Epstein files explain. Wait. I said Epstein's house. Was it Epstein? Wait, I gotta go back to my channel real quick. Wait, what? They said their secret meeting happened where?
Then one of them, Levi, steps in and defends her, says if the master chose her, who are we to argue? This gospel.
I did not click on that video. That was pretty damn obvious.
Go back to.
Then one of them, Levi, steps and defends her, says if the master chose her, who are we to argue?
They don't want me talking
This
about
gospel
this.
shows something radical. Mary Magdalene was not a student. She was a leader. She was the inheritor of the teachings,
Let me
not
show
Peter,
y'all.
not Paul, her. And what she
Shit.
taught wasn't
That's why my
about
function is
worshiping
not
God.
on my screen.
It was about
I can't even turn it around.
Self, remembering the soul, reclaiming inner light, and freeing oneself from illusion.
Look at that.
Now think, why would the church suppress this? Because if Magdalene was the true carrier of the teachings, and those teachings said you don't need a priest, a savior, or a system, the whole power structure crumbles. They couldn't burn every copy, so they buried them. And what we're left with are fragments. But the fragments aren't enough. They show us that the real resurrection wasn't in flesh. Magdalene carried it.
And this concludes to.
Then one of them, Levi, steps in and defends her, says if the master chose her, who are we to argue? This gospel shows something radical. Mary Magdalene was not a student. She was a leader. She was the inheritor.
That's how you know this shit is real. I had a fucking sore spot. I'm telling y'all, look. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all should be able to see. I'm gonna click on this one right here. That's the video y'all just heard right there, right? This is the video I'm trying to play.
Then
Go back to 1995. There was a secret.
Y'all heard that. Y'all seen it, right?
At the home of Clyde Davis.
Oh, Clyde Davis.
Of these big-time music executives.
But how I wrote it down was Epstein.
Paramount Music. All of these music executives had invited rappers.
Clyde.
And there were people from the CIA there. That at the time, a lot of these rappers didn't know that these people were from the CIA. They were invited to the home of Clyde Davis, along with members of the CIA, FBI, which they didn't understand why the government was there, including many directors and CEOs of the private prisons throughout the United States was at that meeting in the mansion of Clyde Davis.
So that's spirit talking. Clyde Davis, Burgermeister, and Epstein were at Clyde Davis' house with all these other governmental figures and prison people, private prison owners, which are pretty much slave master plantations, pretty much, you know. This is a sick ass society. Oh, earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. They need to leave. They need to leave. I can't see my chat. I can't. Let me see if I can take a screenshot. I took a screenshot. I can't even exit out the motherfucker. Hold on, let me see if I can exit out of it. If I do, I'm gonna start over. It says, "Are you sure you want to stop the stream?" I'm gonna stop it, y'all. We'll come back. Because they fucking up my rotation. I can't see the chat or nothing. They don't want me talking about this. Straight up. I'll be right back, y'all.